It's Coast to Coast with Mike, your host. It's the YouTube show that helps you cash in most. His track record's phenom, his cashing rate is the bomb, and it's all brought to you by RacingDudes.com. And now, the host of your show, Mike Somich.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Coast for Friday, June 29th, 2018. I'm your host, Mike Somich, and we're not going to waste any time today. We've got a huge weekend of racing that we've got to talk about, so let's kick it right off and get into the weekend preview.
Blinkers on.
I am so jacked up about the Saturday of racing. It's going to be an awesome day. We've got stakes all over the country. We've got multiple graded stakes. Toronto's going to be incredible. You've got 5 or 6 different stakes races up there. Before I jump into the races that really excite me over the weekend, let's talk a little bit about Woodbine and the betting options. They've got 20-cent pick 4s and pick 5s up there with $100,000, $200,000, and $300,000 guaranteed pools. Make sure you get involved. That 20-cent denomination is going to make it interesting. You're going to have a lot of people who are going to spread, so you may be able to get a lot of value if you do get 3 or 4 favorites in the sequence at home. So don't shy away from it just because you're worried you're not going to play a big ticket. Those smaller tickets could actually pay pretty well, and you could get some decent coverage for a $4 or $5 ticket even. For me, the races I'm really excited about, I mean, we've got a big-time race down in Florida where XY Jet will be returning. It's going to be nice to see him back on the track. We've got 2 win-in-your-in races, the Highlander, which is a turf sprint up at Woodbine, and the Princess Rooney down at Gulfstream for the fillies. But the race I'm most excited about is going on at Belmont. It's the Grade 2 Mother Goose. It's headlined by Midnight Bisou, My Miss Lily, and a horse named Road to Victory. Road to Victory is really interesting to me because she has run one time on the dirt before, going 1 mile and a 16th as a 2-year-old, and she beat Monomoy Girl by a head in her only dirt start, her only time around 2 turns. She's run 2 turf sprints other than that. This will be her second start as a 3-year-old, her first time around 2 turns on the dirt as a 3-year-old. I'm excited to see how Mark Casse has her fired up and ready to go. Should be a great race, and it should be a deep race. With My Miss Lily and Midnight Bisou in there, it should be awesome. Saturday is going to be just an incredible day. We've got 13 different races that are being previewed on RacingDudes.com, as well as 13 recaps that Magic's going to have to pump out in a 3-hour period. So you're going to hear a very tired Magic on the recap podcast here on Sunday or Monday. On top of that, we've got Aaron and Jared on Blinkers Off. We're giving out some rapid fire picks, so make sure you check that out. And always, RacingDudes.com has free picks for every track every single day. But I know you're here to get some picks from Aaron and I, so without further ado, let's go coast to coast. Aaron, take it over.
Hey everyone, what is up? It is Friday. We're going to be talking a little Woodbine today. And boy, Woodbine has a huge 3-day weekend of racing. It starts today. We're going to talk about Woodbine Race 6, the Lady Angela Stakes, $100,000 stakes. Going 7 furlongs for fillies, 3-year-olds. But let's real quick talk about Saturday, the Queen's Plate at Woodbine, along with several other stakes races on that card, including the Highlander, which is a Breeders' Cup win-in-your-in for the turf sprint. So that'll be exciting. And then there's more great stakes on Sunday. So a big 3-day weekend north of the border. So a lot of attention will be placed on that. We'll have a Queen's Plate full preview up on the website sometime on Thursday. So when you're listening to this and you want to read about the Queen's Plate, head on over to RacingDudes.com. It will be there. But let's talk about the Lady Angela here for Friday. Woodbine going to kick off their big weekend. And I'm going to go with a little bit of a price on top. Number 1, Zestina is going to be my top pick. This race is at 7 furlongs, like I mentioned, and this horse is very solid at 7 furlongs. Broke her maiden at that distance, and then last time out, just broke terribly slow, got way behind, was in 10th, 11th place the whole way around. Still came running for a very nice 3rd place effort, only beating 2 lengths. So a good break today, going the distance she likes. I think she can pull off an upset at 10-1. Scrolling down here, another horse in the 5 horse is going to be my second choice, Fairy Hill. Last time out was in tough company. The Woodbine Oaks, which was Dixie Moon and Wonder Godot was in that race. She was no match for those. Finished 4th, beaten 8, but cuts back to the 1-turn race today. I think that's really going to help her. And then obviously, when you talk about Woodbine, it really comes down to Mark Casse. And Mark Casse dominates here, and he has the 8 Rosemere in this race. 3rd last time out, going long, but 2 races back, won an optional claimer for $40,000 at this track, going 7 furlongs. So she's another one you got to be very, very cautious of in this race. So for me, I am looking at a try box here, and I know I'm only supposed to spend $10, but I'm going to spend $12. So I'm going to go a 50-cent try box, and I'm going to put the 1, the 5, the 8, and then my fourth choice, the 6. I think that horse could come up and get a piece of things, maybe hit the board. So I'm going to box those 4. Hopefully the 1 wins that thing. That's going to make that try pay very well. Hopefully we get every bit of 10 to 1. If you're feeling lucky, maybe play that 1 to win as well. I mean, 10 to 1 is a great price on that horse, and I do believe the 5 and the 8 are going to take a lot of money. So good luck in this race on Friday at Woodbine, and if you're playing Woodbine over the weekend, there's going to be a massive betting card on Saturday. It's going to be huge. There's going to be money to be made. I'm sure we'll be talking about that on the Saturday show of Coast to Coast. So keep on tuning into that, and good luck on Friday.
Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate you taking a look at Woodbine for us. I'm going to take us back out to the West Coast and talk about the third race at Los Alamitos. It's a $40,000 maiden special weight for 2-year-olds going 5 furlongs on the turf. And I picked this race out because I specifically think you're going to see a couple stakes horses come out of this race. You've got the 1 horse, McWinnon, for ERJ Racing. It's Eric Johnson Racing, who's Nathan McKinnon's teammate on the Colorado Avalanche. So I assume this horse is going to be pretty good. Usually when you have these names, you do see some talent. But it's probably the 4th best bred horse in the field. The 4 horse Instagram should actually be Instamillion. He's sold for $1.2 million and ended up in the Hollendorfer barn. It's a horse by Into Mischief that's shown a ton of talent in the morning as your 9-5 favorite. The 5 horse Pull from the Cloud is a Midnight Loot grandson, was a $5,000 stud fee, but actually sold for $135,000. And the 7 horse Dark Prince sold for $200,000 out of Cairo Prince, which is out of Prince of the Nile, which is the same bloodline that gave us American Pharaoh. So this is a really well-bred race. You've got a lot of early talent in here. Most people are going to go to the 4. I actually like the 5 a little bit more. I think Peter Miller is sneaky here with a good horse, and that last workout, 47-4 out of the gate over Los Alamitos Racecourse, I think is a big giveaway. The 4 horse and the 7 horse have both been training over at Santa Anita, and so I'm going to take the horse on top who's been here at Los Al, who has a little more experience over the track, and this specifically is an interesting track for 2-year-olds. The tight turn could cause trouble if you're not used to running on it. So I'm going to go with the 5 horse, Pull from the Cloud on top. I am going to go to Instagram, who's our $1.2 million purchase, in second, and I'm going to go outside to Dark Prince in third. I do think that it would be smart to include McWinnon in here. Doug O'Neill is very good with 2-year-olds. I know Magic mentioned yesterday. He had 7 of his 8 2-year-olds with his top rider, Mario Gutierrez, have been in the top 2. Today you're getting Bejarano because Gutierrez isn't in town. But I still think this is a very, very solid play. I'm going to play a triple. I'm going to play a dollar try, the 5 over the 1, 4, 7 for $6. I'm going to play a $2 exacta box, and I'm going to play, a $2 exacta with the 5 over the 4-1 and see if we can get that 1 in for second, get some price or value in the exacta. So that's the $10 that I'll be playing over at Los Alamitos. So I'll be using the 1, 4, 5, and 7, all of them in my pick 4. Good luck, guys. I hope you do great this weekend. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We've got another Coast to Coast coming on Saturday. Magic's going to be busy with a lot of recaps over there. Check out Blinkers Off. Make sure you're checking out the website for previews. Follow me on Twitter at Samobomb18. I'll be throwing out some picks as we go along here. Good luck, everybody, over the weekend. Enjoy opening weekend at Los Al, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Thanks for watching Coast to Coast, brought to you by RacingDudes.com. I was your host, Mike Somich. You can follow me on Twitter at Samobomb18, and you can follow the Racing Dudes at Racing_Dudes. Head over to RacingDudes.com for all the latest news, articles, free picks, and premium selections. Don't forget to check out the podcast, Blinkers Off, available twice a week on iTunes, SoundCloud, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.